Alright guys, welcome to the show. This is Clousehands playing Counterspy.
That's exactly what I would be saying if I were doing a Let's Play, but I'm not. I'm downgrading it to a review, and here we go. Counterspy is a title that takes fast-paced gameplay and combines it with a story of Cold War espionage and witty dialogue to form a fully entertaining package, with its curveball of levels being randomly generated without them being cookie-cutter or rehash, seemed to bind the game into be one of the greats. So, of course, I enthusiastically jumped right in.
Yeah.
See? Enthusiasm. Before long I was learning the basics. Sneaking, jumping, exploding safes, popping heads, hugging your enemies till they fall asleep. Basically, having a blast. Until about the halfway mark. The game was fun, flowing smoothly, and then suddenly the learning and arsenal development curve skyrocketed, causing the game to lose its charm rather quickly. Enemies began spawning by the dozen, with some carrying grenade and rocket launchers. The levels themselves evolved into towering rooms with 6 or more vertical layers hiding the aforementioned guards. That way, if, say, a firearm goes off, they can freak out and jump on the radio before you can even get to them. Yay! I also found some of the actual game mechanics of the game dropping a proverbial wrench into the gears of enjoyment. With so many ways for the DEFCON level to go up, there's only 2 ways to bring it back down. Cause an officer to surrender, or use a formula perk. Therefore, if things fall downhill, which is highly possible, both sides could be stuck at DEFCON 1. The endurance perk is a $500 joke, and then there's the all-important camera. Yeah, it is cool how it would swap out from a 2D side-scroller to a 3D shooting gallery when cover was grabbed. However, it was also inaccurate at times with the reticle. Even though it should have been a headshot, so much that the reticle was red, the bullet would whiz by the guard's head, alert everyone, and voila, nuclear failure. Another problem I had was having a multifaceted button. Yeah, I know it's a little nitpicky, something as simple as that, but still. The circle button is used as both dodge rolling and grabbing cover. I can't tell you how many times I tried to hide behind cover and instead rolled right into an enemy's line of sight, leading once again to death or nuclear Armageddon. And finally, if cover was grabbed later in the game, it was proven to be pretty pointless because of the splash damage submitted by the launcher fire. Speaking of which, don't get me wrong, I know this is a game in a fantasy setting, but why would someone like a guard be outfitted with a grenade or a rocket launcher in a nuclear warhead housing facility in the first place? Counterspy does have its good points, and I could be a little spoiled by stealth-themed games such as Metal Gear Solid and Hitman, but either way, I think it's time for good old Clousehands to put the controller down for this title. And I'm not saying don't give it a shot. There are a plethora of games out there that are considerably worse than Counterspy. Hell, you could try it for yourself and immediately fall in love with the game, thinking that I'm a dumbass for even making this review. However, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I didn't find this one to be tolerable enough to be fun all the way through. It did have its good points, but the problems it presented, it just broke the game for me. This is Clousehands. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time.